Hi, this is Wendy from Knitters Brewing, and I'm going to show you how to embellish your knitting with embroidery, and in particular this video is going to cover the chain stitch, which is what I have shown here in red. The chain stitch is just a series of interlocking loops, and it has a wider coverage area than the stem stitch, for example, which I've demonstrated in another video. So if you have a little bit wider area that you want to cover, or you want to make a bolder line, then this is a good option for that. It can be worked either on top of a row of knit stitches or between two rows of knit stitches or two columns of knit stitches. It can also be worked on a purl background, which is what I've done here. I think it looks really nice this way. Basically what I have here is kind of like ribbing, two knits, two purls, two knits, and I've done it up the center of the purl area. So it's easy to do, so let's see how it's done. Alright, I'm going to build another row of these stitches up in this purl area over here. So what you want to do is, if you look at your purl background area, you can see that you have these vertical columns. I'm going to try to stick my needle through to kind of highlight it here. Vertical columns of stitches in your purl section. And that's what we're going to use to do this stitching in. So just pick one of these vertical columns, and that's how you can get started. So bring your yarn through to the front, just go through one of these gaps wherever you want to start. Leave a tail of 5 inches or so that will weave in at the end. Now what you want to do is hold your working yarn up out of the way and get your tail out of the way. Now stick your needle back into the work, into the same hole that you brought it up in. Stick it down through that and then bring it up 2 ladders above where you just stuck it in. And then pull your yarn, and you can see that we're making this little loop. You can pull it snug, not too snug, but you want to snug it a little bit. Now, that is basically what you're going to do over and over again. So bring your yarn up, away from your work, insert your needle back into the hole that you just came up through, and then bring it up 2 ladders, oops, sorry, wrong column, 2 ladders above, and tighten. Let's do it a couple more times. Insert it where you just brought it out, go up under 2 more ladders, and bring it up. So you can see you're starting to create this chain. Now you don't have to go under 2 ladders each time. You could go under 1, or you could go under 3. It'll just give you a different look. So you can experiment a little and see which way you like it the best. And that's all there is to the chain stitch. Then to finish things up, all you need to do is weave in your end, and I think it looks tidiest if you take your end, thread it through your needle, and then just go through about 1 inch or so on the back side of your stitching that you just put in. Like that. And then you can just clip your end, and it looks very tidy on the inside and just as nice as it looked on the outside.